It's ridiculous. So yeah, I do agree with you.
The build up to WrestleMania 40 has been great and lackluster at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like we've been getting a lot of moments, but not a story. Like we've been getting a lot of parts to a story, but
Yeah.
it doesn't not even a story. That's the thing. It's just separate parts. It's as if we're watching a YouTube montage, but like in real time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
We're not watching one consecutive story build up over time. Like the John Cena and Rock timeline that they had was built up over a year. And it was great. It was consecutive, week after week after week. There was something new. Now it's just like, oh, we're gonna talk shit. Okay, move on. Oh, we're gonna talk shit. Okay, move on. Nothing new. Nothing interesting. You know what I mean? Like,
nothing's escalating.
Like when The Rock was addressing the WWE universe, like from wherever the fuck he was, and then he would talk to like John Cena's fans, and like he would talk to this little boy about the fucking Fruity Pebbles, and like, oh, do you like John Cena? Do you like his little toy? Like those moments like that are so fucking memorable, and are so, like you could call back to them no problem. And once again, they're part of a bigger story. Here, it's like, oh, I'm gonna say this crazy thing. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna say this crazy thing. It just feels lackluster. There's nothing special. There's no new settings. There's no new much of anything. You know, if anything, the promo work is kind of better on Twitter. You know, like,
Yeah.
I mean, The Rock cut. First of all, I didn't watch it because I don't have 20 minutes. He made a 20-minute fucking promo on Twitter. Where was that energy? You know what I mean? On the WWE programming. I want to see that shit. So,
Yep.
Eventually I'll watch it, but not right now. I feel like The Rock's promos are extremely forced. I don't know, man. It's just...
He's lost it, I think.
He doesn't capture your attention like he used to. You know what I mean? That's the thing with The Rock. Like, the way he talks, he's very pretentious, but that's fine. That's normal. That's Rock. But the thing is now he's talking all his shit, but he's too slow. It's forced. He doesn't have everyone captured in his hand. You know what I mean? And when he turned to Bloodline Rock / Hollywood Rock, people don't really love to boo him. You know what I mean? It's just like kind of, meh, who cares, dude? I want to see Roman versus Cody. It's literally that level, you know? It's,
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to that tag match for Rock. I'm looking forward to that tag match for Roman and Cody and Seth. I'm not looking forward for The Rock's performance because I know it's not going to be good. You know, it's going to be him hanging in a corner for a couple of stations for 95% of the match, maybe 90. And then, he does some moves, boom, 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 tired as hell, slow as shit. You know what I mean? And then moves on. It's like, it's just not going to be the greatest performance from him. And his promo work isn't making up for his lack of physical ability. So it's not special to me, It just isn't.
Yeah.
And like I said, The Rock has pulled great work in the Attitude Era and with John Cena. I'm not taking that away from him. But now, no, it's just not. What's your take?
Yeah, the Rock is The Rock. He has always been The Rock. He will always be The Rock.
Damn right.
We all know he's a legend in the business. He's done everything there is to do in the business. But it's just, at this current moment in time in his career, it's just, why?
Yeah.
We don't really need him. And then also, when he does show up, it doesn't feel the same. He doesn't feel like The Rock. He feels like he's imitating The Rock. Like when he does like the "if you smell," it doesn't give off the same energy that it used to. It feels like now he's just saying it just to say it. It used to be a part of his character, but now it feels forced. He's not natural with it anymore.
I mean, The Rock...
I don't know what it is.
And with this lackluster performance, definitely below average for The Rock, it's taking all of the concentration away from Roman, who is giving good performances, and it's taking that attention away from him, and everyone's attention is put on The Rock, as if The Rock is leading this. You were right on the money when you said it looks like it's just Cody versus The Rock, because that's what it is. It's dumb. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think that the slap at the press conference makes sense. But then you could tell, like, afterwards, like, he just leads all of the exchanges. He leads all the talks. And, like, Roman doesn't talk much. And that's fine. He doesn't need to talk much. But why is Rock doing all the talking for him, dude? Stop. Stop. I don't like that shit. Make Paul Heyman do it. He's great at it. Let him fucking do it. Because he's not a physical threat. You know what I mean? But Dwayne is. So it's just...
Yeah, I think so far my favorite moment of The Rock being in the Bloodline is when... he was going to do the "if you smell," and Roman stopped him. Yeah. Like, simply just put his hand on his wrist to stop him. And he's, "I need you to acknowledge me." That
Yeah.
That scene, that moment right there was everything I needed. But I feel like they didn't capitalize on it well because, The Rock acknowledged Roman Reigns as his tribal chief, and then Roman hasn't done shit since.
The Rock should have fallen behind the background. That's what he should have done. He should have fallen behind, But that's not what he did.
Exactly. I feel like, instead of having the Roman come out and then The Rock come out separately, how
they all
interesting
come out together.
would it be? How interesting would it be if they all came out together, but if The Rock was standing behind Roman?
Yeah.
Because Roman's entrance, he got Jimmy behind him, he got Paul behind him, he got Solo. Add The Rock in there, show that he's fallen in line. That's interesting.
Let Rock play a manager role. You know what I mean? That's it.
Exactly.
Let him be there alongside Paul Heyman. Like, hell, he could be in the ring, like, next to Solo, but Rock is barely going to talk. Rock is going to talk when he's addressed. That's it. Let Roman be the big dog. Pass the fucking torch, Dwayne.
Yeah. Like maybe have Paul cut a promo, or even have Roman cut a promo, and then after that, he hands off the mic to The Rock, and then once The Rock is done with his shit, he hands the mic back to Roman or Paul, and then they finish the segment. The Rock is hogging too much of the spotlight.
He really is. Man takes 20 minutes to string together 3 sentences. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's dumb. It's dumb.
Yeah,
it's this shit.
I don't know.
Meanwhile, Seth has buried his ass with that. Listen here, Mr. Midlife Crisis. Like, that line beat everything that Rock said, that entire fucking promo. All right? At least towards Seth, you walking clown emojis. Like, yeah, that's funny, but Mr. Midlife Crisis is real. That's real. Man got it right there. And so
it doesn't help that he's called him a clown emoji like over 100 times at this point.
Yeah, that too. It's fucking dumb.
Seth had 2 insults towards The Rock, and both of them were a million times better.
Yeah, of course it was. And on one thing I also want to add. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, so, The Rock has called him a clown show 100 times. So Seth called him Diarrhea Dwayne once, and had the crowd chanting it.
Diarrhea, diarrhea, bro. I was dying because here's the thing: he didn't even say the word diarrhea, and people were cheering because he tweeted that shit before or something, right? And people
he said it on Raw, and they were chanting it on SmackDown.
It was crazy. People lost their minds. I was losing it. They actually chanted diarrhea. I've never heard of that in my entire life. Diarrhea. It's great.
I think going into this tag match at WrestleMania, the most underrated by far is Seth Rollins. I think people underestimate him way too much.
Easy. Well, because he's a part of it, but it's not his story. His story is him versus Drew. Except even Seth's not treating it like it's a story that he cares about. You know
exactly. Yeah.
Well, that's why Drew's gonna win, so that's okay.
Yeah. It makes up for it.
When Rock said to Cody, "You know why you were born 20 years later? Why? What do you think? Because you were a mistake." It's like, damn, that was actually pretty decent. And then Cody comes in with the right hand, and then just fade to black. It's like, wait, so Rock didn't do anything? You think he would? You think he would fall back under the spotlight after that because he was a bitch and he didn't do anything? But then next fucking promo, he's out here cutting a concert on fucking live television. It's like, what the? He's the sole fucking spotlight guy now? I didn't see that promo, so I'm not too sure. But it seemed like it was just him under a spotlight cutting songs and talking shit. Was that it?
Yeah.
Okay, well then what the fuck?
I think the slap works a lot better, though, if you saw his full promo that he did on Instagram before the Rock concert. I think it makes sense why he didn't do anything then. Because he admired it. That Cody grew some balls and slapped him. So when he said that, I'm like, okay, it makes sense why he didn't do anything. And he did have a smile after Cody smacked him. So it's like, okay, it's just The Rock being The Rock.
That's cope. That's cope. You saw how steamed he was after the press conference, the way he talked to Triple H? That's cope. Nah, ain't no way. He don't respect shit. That's cope. That's all it is, all right?
No, not the press conference slap when Cody slapped him.
No, that's what I'm saying afterwards. And so what I'm saying is that Dwayne saying that he respects Cody after Cody slapped him is bullshit because after the presser, how angry he was and how willing he was to fight when people were being held back. Now all of a sudden no one's being held back. Now The Rock wants to scurry and be like, I respect that. No, he doesn't. He's coping. That's it. That's my opinion on his character. That's it. He's coping. Fuck him. You know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah, I think The Rock's Instagram promos are better than anything he's doing on live
Which
TV
is
right
crazy, yeah. Which is
now.
crazy.
It's weird because it's like his last one was literally just him in a gym, just talking shit about Cody and his mom, and it's like a million times better than what he actually did in the Rock concert. So
Oh shit! Like where's that energy? Right? Where the fuck
yeah,
is
where's
that
that
energy?
energy? Where's
Why?
that Rock?
Yeah. Why doesn't SmackDown or Raw just take that promo and cut it up and use it for their show? I don't know.
Yeah, all they have to do is like censor it, maybe.
Yeah.
Just have like a little thing on the corner. This is The Rock via satellite, like they did back in '03 when he didn't actually show up.
That's what I'm saying, man. Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah,
Maybe because he doesn't want to get memed to death. Oh, look at this. He's doing the satellite thing again. I don't know. Maybe.
he's already getting memed to death, bro.
He is.
I forget one of his Instagram promos. He was wearing a fucking cowboy hat, and I didn't watch that promo, but apparently he said, "Off is the direction you can fuck."
Damn.
I've been seeing that clip out of context like every chance I get. It's so good.
I could imagine. Jesus.
Just The Rock in a fucking cowboy hat. Off is the direction you can fuck. It's like, all right, calm down, bro.
I mean, fair. He's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.